You're listening to a QLB Media Group podcast.
You're now listening to
We just talking ish.
Just Talking Ish. All right. Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
Hey, Bookie.
Hey, honey.
Yes. Welcome to We Just Talking Ish, the Florida recap edition. Yes. Panama City Beach, that is. Where I've been here many times, but this particular time here in Panama City Beach is a special one for me. Why you say that? Why I say that? It's because I brought the love of my life, Jay Howe. And what makes it super special is she's never been. And that's why it makes it special and super special. So special.
Never been to Panama City Beach, nor have I ever been to a beach, period.
Yes. So on this particular episode, Jay Howe and myself will be giving you a recap of how she felt of the beach and PCB in particular. With that being said, this is We Just Talking Ish. Babe.
Yes, babe.
Let's start from the very, very beginning. Let's start from Wednesday when my vacation actually started.
What are we starting on Wednesday, babe? We wasn't here.
But my vacation actually started on Wednesday.
Okay,
So we've been counting down, and it's been a rough countdown. But we finally made it to the countdown, and I took off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday, I had to do a couple of car things like oil change because, my car was thirsty for an oil change. Like black people, we ride around needing an oil change for weeks on weeks on weeks. So Lucy Lack finally got Lack as in Cadillac, finally got an oil change. And then I was pretty much chilling the rest of the day. I had some things planned, but due to a MacBook Pro malfunction, I didn't do that. So the day was long. And you know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen, when you're excited about going out of town and that day before just be dragging.
yes, babe was upset because I was not there with him to make the time go by faster.
Yeah, because you got off at noon.
Yes.
And stayed gone the rest of the evening.
Because I had stuff to do, babe.
So I had to spend my first vacay day alone.
You had Cosin, so you were not alone.
Okay.
Fella kept you entertained.
Okay.
Yes.
And then Thursday morning came, and we got on the road. Started at what time?
We left about 2:40.
About 2:40, and it was raining from Memphis
all the way to Panama. Yes.
And then we finally got here, and all the weeks I could have I chose the week that was going to be full of T-storms.
Thunderstorms, that is.
Yes. Full of T-storms. But, babe, we drove in. We got here it was the whole 7.5. But it
was the 8 hours, babe. We got here about 10:40.
It was 8 hours because we stopped and got that Subway. Babe was a little hungry. So I was hungry too. So we stopped about an hour or so out from PCB and got a sub sandwich. Well, the woman was at the counter of the Subway, was being harassed by somebody on the phone, and he kept calling, and she was like, "I'm not going to do this. I'm the only one here. I'm not going to keep answering your phone calls." But that's exactly
kept answering
what she was doing. Oh, then we played a road game.
Oh yeah. And I won by default.
By default, the road game is where you choose a car and you count how many times you see that car during your traveling.
Right.
And I just kept giving Babe. Babe chose a Malibu.
No,
you chose an Impala, which we didn't see no Impalas for like the first few hours. Mm-hmm. Then I gave Babe, we turned on the one road, and then I gave you about 3 hours out from Panama, and I gave you the Ford Explorer, which seems to be a popular car for traveling.
Yep.
So that's any Ford Explorer from the old to the new, and Babe, I let Babe win by default because Babe's a sore loser.
I am not.
You are,
Babe. I was fine with not winning.
Like I would see, and I chose a Tahoe, so I would see Tahoes, and I'd be like at 12, Babe be at 8. But then when she see one car, she would double up. So I got 10, but you just had 8. Like,
Babe, this because you weren't listening when I would say that's 9, that's 10, that's 11, that's 12.
But I ain't see none of those numbers
in
between.
Player.
I ain't see none of those cars.
You just
see one
attention.
car and double up. Then try to tell me there was others.
You just a hater player,
but
babe.
Then we finally made it to Panama City Beach. And if you're familiar with Panama City Beach, I turned when we got off of 98, US 98, that is. We turned into Pier Park, and Babe's eyes just lit up. I was super excited to see her smile so big. Babe, like, what? Tell us what you was feeling. Tell the people how you was feeling when we first saw your little pump. You stopped at the at Florida sign that said a "Welcome to Florida" sign. It wasn't a nice fancy one, but it did the purpose.
Right.
Because
Babe hit the brakes hard. Made sure I got my picture.
Yes.
Thanks, babe.
You didn't post it on Facebook though.
Yes, I did. Cause Asia, your sister, remembers?
Oh yes.
Yeah, I posted it on Snapchat. I didn't do it on Facebook.
Shouts out to Asia because she lives this Florida life every day.
Yes.
Where's she at?
I don't know.
Tampa?
Don't make me lie. I don't know.
I think it's Tampa.
I don't know.
Jacksonville, somewhere up in there in that area.
I don't know. But anyway, my my first experience when I first saw the palm trees, it was just so amazing. You see the pictures all the time, but to actually see it in person, it's just like, of course it's another part of the world, but it's just an awesome feeling to be able to be a part of it and actually physically see it. And you just like, God is so amazing when you get to see all of this stuff. Like, I don't know, it's a undescribable feeling. You just, I don't know. I just loved it. And when I saw the beach,
Babe's
man.
Eyes lit up because if you're familiar with PCB, if you take the scenic route on Front Beach, well, I think it turns into Front Beach once you make that turn. But you take the scenic route, and Babe's head just kept turning as she saw the waves from a distance. So I do my ritual where I come and I pull up and say hello to the beach. And Babe, did we walk it?
yes.
Yes, we actually walked down there, and Babe put her feet in the sand. Poor car. There's sand all over my car. I see why people rent. Poor car. But Babe put her feet in the sand, and she lit up once again. It's just the smiles that really did it for me, Babe.
Really?
Yes, Babe. You just seem to enjoy every moment of walking in the sand.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
I had my what did I have on? What shoes I had on?
You had on your Vans.
I had on the Vans, and I tried to walk close to the water, and the water said, player, I'm finna get them feet wet. And so the Vans and the socks got wet.
Yep.
Trying to be sexy on the beach, and it didn't go good.
No, babe, it didn't.
Yes.
I took my shoes off as soon as we got to the dock. I just wanted to feel it. I just wanted to experience it, and I can't wait to come back.
We're going to come back, but we're not going to get to that yet.
Okay.
Now let's get to the meat and the bone, the meat. What's the saying?
I don't know, babe, but just
But let's
get
get
to
to
it.
the main course, the middle section of this trip. We arrived on Thursday, checked in, was able to check in early, which was good. But the rain.
Yeah, the rain tried to put a damper on the trip, but
Yeah, because the reason being is this is Babe's first time, and I want to show Babe the experiences that I had, like jet skiing and dolphin tours, which we missed out on, but we'll tell you about in just a second. And then we driving around. I'm gonna show her the Club La Vela that we gonna go to and get our club on. That's been shut down since the storm that happened that came through here hit the Panhandle beaches back in October, and that's still closed down. That was disappointing. And with the rain, none of these businesses want to be open because they figure they're not making no money. So why even be open? So the rain just really did put a damper on things. Babe wanted to go, but like she said, we made like she's been saying all weekend. What you been saying all weekend, babe?
we're gonna make the best of it.
We're gonna make the best of it. So we actually drove to Panama City because there's a Panama City, which is like hometown. Then there's Panama City Beach, two separate places. So we drove to Panama City because Babe wanted to go searching for the ghetto. Every city, she says, has a ghetto.
Yes.
What's the ghetto in Memphis? What areas would you consider the hood?
South Memphis, North Memphis.
Oh my goodness. So, and she said that it's the ghetto when people do what?
Don't cut their grass.
Don't cut their grass.
Toys all in the
They're
yard.
parking in the grass of their yard. Mm-hmm. So we went searching for the ghetto, and we had to drive to Panama City, and we found a neighborhood that was ghetto.
Yes. I was satisfied.
And I just chose to believe that was not the ghetto.
It was so
I just believe that people are still cleaning up from the storm that happened in October.
You can tell when stuff is being cleaned up from the storm versus just there. Like they was just trifling. They just didn't care how it looked.
Goodness. So Babe found her ghetto. We traveled to go looking. We went ghetto searching. Mm-hmm. And we found the ghetto and learned that the actual Panama City is not it's a small town.
It's very small.
So they're relying on Panama City Beach to bring in the money, pretty much. And then we came back to Panama because we were just trying to kill some time as it was raining. We came back and then we ate at Hammerhead Fred's where Babe got her what'd you call that? Her sippy cup. Or whatever that's called over there. What you call those, Babe?
It's a mug. It's a souvenir mug.
Well, I guess, and it's full. And when you get the souvenir mug, you obviously purchase some liquor or drink of some sort. So what was in that cup, Babe?
I think I got a margarita.
Yes, a margarita. So Babe's breath been margarita smelled like all weekend long. I haven't smelled no toothpaste or nothing all weekend when I've been getting those kisses in. It's just been drinking, and
Babe, don't be making folks think I'm an alcoholic. Look, I'm on vacation, so I came here to have fun. Our children are back in Tennessee, so it's like, and Babe is the designated driver, and why not?
That's right. They are back in Tennessee, which means we are recording this podcast here on our last night of PCB. We're gonna head out in the morning and go back to our children. So yeah, Babe, we stopped at Babe saw her first Walmart liquor store.
Oh man, I was so surprised when I saw it. I said, oh my gosh.
And if you're not familiar with that, it's a little bitty store on the other end of the Walmart parking lot called Walmart Liquor. Yes. And we went in there, and Babe, what'd you get?
I got some kind of mixed drink. It's in the refrigerator now. Hold on.
Can I tell my own story? And I got the Seagram's extra dry gin because I was going to turn up, but I don't think I drink the extra dry.
Babe, you
I don't remember
drink,
which
period.
one that my guy Ernest put me on.
Y'all, Babe is not a drinker. He's not a smoker, which I'm thankful for. But he chose one of the hardest drinks you could ever drink. Like, why would
But
you
this ain't my first time, so don't.
It ain't your first time, but you not a drinker.
I've drank the Seagrams, though. I was finna turn up on some Coronas, but I didn't. Because them bills at the restaurant climb up when you start getting the beverages.
So basically, we have a whole bottle of Seagrams. Like, I poured some in a cup for Babe.
You poured a whole lot in the damn cup.
Okay, and thinking he was going to drink it, he took one sip of it. So needless to say, we have something to drink and when we get home in Tennessee. Well, I do anyway. Babe's not going to drink it. So I'm going to take a couple shots here and there when I just feel the need to.
Oh, yeah, when we come back to reality and the family's stressing her out again.
Yeah, basically.
So, Babe, we went shopping today. Mm-hmm. Oh, drove to Destin.
Oh, yeah, we drove to Destin yesterday.
So the first drive to Destin.
We made 2 trips to Destin, y'all.
In one day. So, which everybody knows, if you've been here, it's a 45-minute to an hour drive. The first time was quick. And we went down there to do what exactly?
Sea-Doos.
Crab Island. I wanted to see Crab Island with my eyes. I thought it was a beach. Really, I thought it was a beach. So I've never been to Crab Island. So, babe, I thought it was a beach, and then you walk out there. But actually, you have to have some kind of floating device with a motor to go out there. But once you're out there, it's in the middle of a coral reef, which you can just get off your floating device off a boat and stand straight up in the middle of the water.
They had all kinds of activities out there.
Yes, slides and a bar in the middle. So basically, to get there, we would have had to get some jet skis.
Yes.
So we was like, okay, it was raining bad in Panama City Beach. Went to Destin, sun shining. Just 45 minutes up the street, sun shining.
Beautiful.
I drove her through Sandestin, and then the Crab Island is more towards the Fort Walton area.
But okay.
Fort Walton Beach area, even though it's all Fort Walton area.
Okay, but this is the kicker, guys. So Babe nor I had our swimwear on.
No.
It was at the hotel. So
But we was finna buy some.
Yes, we were finna buy some, and then I picked out my swimsuit, and Babe was like, well, we could just go back to the room and I put my shorts on. And I'm like, well, what's the point in me buying a swimsuit when I got 2 at the hotel room? But we would have saved time and money.
Yes, we would have.
Just buying the stuff in Destin.
Yes, we would have. And the reason why we say that is because after we decided that we was going to rent some jet skis in Destin or in the Crab Island area, we decided to go back because it was just a hop, skip, and a jump back to Panama City to get our swimwear.
It took an hour and a half to get
because
back.
we ran into traffic on 98 in Panama City Beach. Oh my goodness. They need to do better with their roads here.
Yeah.
Destin got construction. What, babe, what?
Babe, I almost ran out of gas.
Hold on. You jumping the gun. We came back, put on our swimwear.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
Which was bought for me at this Moby Dick place. Babe got me, picked out some shorts for me that the white boys be wearing.
But they look so skinny, good on him.
Them things was so tight. If I would have farted, them things would have blew a hole in the back. Them things was super tight. Then she got me a super tight tank top. I'm just out there unproportionately uncomfortable. So I put that on and we get back on the road and I'm going to shoot back to Destin just as quick as we got there the first time. The traffic said, "Nuh-uh, brother," because
Right.
98 is ridiculous.
It was horrible.
Once we finally got out of Panama, then we had to drive through the Destin traffic because they're trying to turn a 2 lanes on both sides, either directions, into 3 lanes on both sides. So that construction is going on. We finally get back there. We finally pull up. Now we've become weather man and weather woman at this point. We're constantly looking at the weather because we're constantly looking for breaks in the weather, in the rain, where we can get out and have some fun. We get there and the woman says we are closing up. So now we have drove an hour and some more, sat for almost an hour to get on some Sea-Doos just for her to tell us no.
Babe was disappointed, but
I was very disappointed because I brought Babe out here to have the time of her life, and the rain is ruining it.
ruining.
Yes, that's what I said. Ruining it for Babe. And Babe, so on the way back, we had to talk about the naughtiness that happened the night before, because we do some naughty things.
Babe.
Babe. And that conversation cheered us up. That was funny. So I bounced back from not being able to ride the Sea-Doos, and then had to take that hour-long trip back. But remember that first trip back, I let you take a nap?
Yes. Babe, let me tell you. Oh, y'all, okay. So, Babe, for whatever reason, whenever we take road trips, Babe always feels that somebody wants to race him, which I don't understand. Like, so anyway, y'all,
They be trying me in the Cadillac.
Y'all, I was knocked out, sleeping good, seat back and everything. And I hear, I open up my eyes. Babe, getting it, y'all. He done found somebody that he claims wanted to race him in a BMW. Dude was racing, babe, but I'm just like, we all the way out in Florida, and you done found somebody to finally race your butt. Like, baby, looking for race. Oh, they catching up. I gotta get going. Babe, zoom off, and then they catch up again. Babe, roll off again.
That's
baby, yes, babe. It'd be fun.
Well, the dude tried to race me, and needless to say, he lost.
Yeah, baby.
Then pulled up next to me
and gave him a thumbs up.
Laughing.
Yeah. It was funny. My nerves be shot, because Babe call them slingshots when he get in between or get a little tight and he want to cut off somebody and then cut off the next person. I be like, Lord have mercy.
I brought the Memphis driving to Florida.
Yes, you did.
But on the second return trip, what happened?
Oh, on the way back?
Yes.
Babe almost ran out of gas. Okay. So wait a minute, y'all. I didn't know, but the sun was shining. It was beautiful out. And Babe was like, oh, we got to go to a gas station. And he was like, we low on gas. And so anyway, I'm looking at the miles and the different gas stations coming up, and I'm noticing the numbers getting further and further away.
Basically, she's talking about the GPS on my car. Let me know. Well, first of all, the car let me know I was low on gas. On the screen that I have, it has Get Info, which will pull up a list of gas stations that I'm nearby or have passed already, and will give me how far away I am. Now, we are low on gas.
Low.
And I'm doing about 65 because the speed limit is about 65. And the GPS, the gas stations that are already listed are getting further and further because I've already passed them. I don't want to turn around. Babe. Then Babe talking about there's a rainbow. I ain't worried about no rainbow.
The rainbow was going to cheer him up.
and we about to run out of gas.
Baby ass was gonna be pushing that Cadillac is what was gonna happen.
Well, we finally got to a gas station, and I put a little 20 in there. What happened was we passed gas stations.
Yes, and he didn't want to stop. Like,
I
what
don't
want to
stop and get out. I hate pumping gas. That's a waste of time for me.
It was gonna be a waste of time when you were pushing it up them hills.
No, we was gonna be pushing.
It ain't no we. I didn't pass up all the gas stations. I was
yeah.
gonna be on the driver's side, steering the wheel, making sure that we wasn't gonna be in no traffic.
Yeah.
I was not.
But due to the activity list that I had planned and that did not happen, that means I got extra money. We used that money on eating. So we ate at Hammerhead Fred's. Shouts out to them. I had a burger.
They got a burger everywhere we went.
Then
some form of a sandwich.
Then we went to
we had breakfast at Waffle House.
Waffle House. Then that evening we had Barefoot. Which one was it? Barefoot Hideaway something.
On the beach.
Yeah, no, they're not on the beach. We went to On the Beach at first. We went to the other one.
And when we got there, y'all, they didn't want us to be great. They wouldn't let us sit on the patio. And
they wouldn't let us sit in the patio, and the weather was great. That's right, babe. I'm sorry for interrupting you. Babe called the hostess a moose face bitch. Talking about the servers don't want to serve nobody outside, but
that ain't got nothing to do with me.
But they letting all the people go outside, though. I was like, it is what it is. I wanted to give Babe that chance to eat at nighttime and to hear the ocean, because it's right on the beach. Hear the ocean and the waves and feel the breeze and eat. It's relaxing out there. Yep.
Yep.
Then we went to today. We had Babe picked a restaurant, which I didn't know there's two in Memphis. Babe picked a restaurant called Cooked Banana. What's it called?
Another Broken Egg.
Oh, Another Broken Egg, which I think is an awesome name for a restaurant.
Yes, and
it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Talking about some city grits. It's good. That's what the woman the butch told us.
Oh, babe. It was just normal grits to me. Like, I can fix those grits at home. I'm thinking, she was like, they are superb. I'm thinking, okay, they finna be fine. I tasted Babe grits. I ain't shit in these things. I had to add some butter and sugar for them to be able to eat it.
But it was good.
Babe finished my omelet for me.
Yeah, because look, Babe getting all his food and ain't finishing a nam.
It was good though.
Tickets be high as hell. Then we finished this evening at
wait a minute. We went souvenir shopping after.
Oh, yes,
Babe.
we went souvenir shopping where I saved a life on the beach, and they granted me the honorary lifeguard pullover.
Y'all don't believe
you see
the
on
hype.
my Facebook page. Yeah.
Don't believe the hype.
Okay, no, I went to the souvenir store or a store. Sensations, and got that. I'm really excited about that pullover.
Yes, he's been wanting one since we got here.
Yes, they got lifeguard written all over it.
Yep. Then after we came back to the hotel and watched TV and napped for a little bit. And then when I got up, I looked out the window.
We kind of did a lot of napping, though. We're old.
Anyway.
We're old.
What did I do when I got up and looked at the window?
So Babe got up from her nappy nap and she said, and I quote, "Oh, it must not have been raining. There's some dry spots out here," which let me know to get my ass up because Babe wants to go to the beach. We went to the beach and I let Babe play in the water, in the waves.
Oh, they were atrocious today.
Today they were.
Yes.
Yesterday they were okay. But today they were. It's been a double red flag all weekend.
Which means it's hazardous. They don't suggest you go
hazardous,
further.
And then the other red flag means no swimming.
Yeah.
Basically. But it's a more of a suggestion because they're not going to stop people from being in the water. So it's kind of like swim at your own risk.
Yeah.
Which there were surfers out there trying to catch some swales.
Yep. Oh, we forgot. We went to the pier the other
Yes,
day
we
too.
did go to the pier.
And walked the pier. It was
The pier.
nice. The pier. It was nice and interesting to see the seagulls and the hawks getting fish.
Diving.
Yes,
that was
diving.
interesting to see.
Yes,
I see it on
enjoyed
TV
that.
shows all the time, but never in real life.
Yeah. But back to today. Babe took me to the beach again, and I got all the way in the water. Got sand in places that I didn't know sand could go.
Yeah, and I let Babe handle that time because yesterday she was trying to pull me in there.
Yeah.
Like, I come to the beach. I love the beach. Don't get me wrong, but I only want to get just me ankles wet.
Me ankles.
I don't. If it starts to come up to my chest, I'm too far in. Because
And I got
these
Babe.
waves here were disrespectful.
I got Babe in, and it was up to his chest.
There was no calm waves out there. Them waves were rough from when it was starting until it got to the shore, making you lose balance.
Yeah.
Babe was sitting down and was facing one direction. Wave hit her. She was facing another direction. Babe talking about, I'm going to wash sand off with more sand being washed in. So Babe had sand where the sun don't shine.
Yep. Then we came back and showered and put some clothes on. And what was the name of the beach? I mean, the restaurant.
The restaurant was Runaway Bar and Grill.
Yes.
Yes.
That was where we went tonight.
Where I had a hunking session with a minivan that I cut off to get to the parking spot. Either you're going to stop or you're going to hit me. So there was even no need for the hunking session.
And I enjoyed the meal there and got
Yes.
another souvenir cup. So I
Yes.
have 2 souvenir cups now. And if
Which we got gypped because you could have used the one souvenir cup and got that drink for $10.
well, we know that now. When we come back, I'm gonna make sure I bring my souvenir cup,
This is ridiculous.
so we can, so I can get my drinky drink on again. And then after, Babe took me on one last night stroll on the beach.
Which is cool too because you look down the beach and you see all the lights from the big hotels shining, the moon trying to poke through the clouds, the nice breeze.
It was a big breeze tonight, but it
Yes.
felt so good.
And you got other people out there walking the beach with their children searching for something with those
Yeah.
flashlights.
I think, and we saw some bark or whatever washed up on the beach, and it looked like, I think it was sea urchin. Maybe.
They wanted to save the sea urchins, but I let nature take its course. If
Yeah, I
they
wanted
got
to
washed
push it
up on
back in the
shore,
water, but
they'll find their
Babe-
way back into the water.
Babe said no, so I left it there. But I was just standing there and all like, God is so amazing just to look at all that water and the clouds and the birds, the sand. It's just like all of his creation is just so amazing. Like,
Yes, it is. So, Babe, overall, how do you feel about the beach? Not
I
just
love
PCB, but the beach in particular. This
I love
for your
it.
first time.
Can't wait to come back.
I brought Babe to the beach for her first time.
Yes. Now tell them what we're doing in September, babe.
Well, in September, from now into September, I'm finna work extra hard because I don't have timeshares and property down here to get bukus of money just to come when I want. So in 3 months, we'll be back. But this time, we're bringing the little childlens, the children, and I'm excited about that as well because it'll be Babe's second time, and she'll get to experience their looks of the beach for the first time, as I did, getting to see her looks of the beach for the first time. So I get to be double excited again
Yeah.
because
can't
Babe
wait.
has had some smiles I haven't seen in a long time due to my jerkiness. as a boyfriend. But babe says I have changed. I've let people cut in front, coming out of places. Babe says I'm a totally different person here. I thought I brought Quentin from Memphis to here.
Oh,
But apparently
yeah,
this is
babe
a
left Quentin. Yeah.
here in Florida.
And I'm hoping to take this Quentin
Oh no,
back.
I'll try to bring him back, but I'm already gonna be pissed off because you got to drive back into crummy Memphis, pothole city, and reality sets back in. But it's cool because the 3 months will fly by,
Yeah.
and we'll be back here with our children, our Colson, and which will be almost 2. And
in
Emmy.
a month.
Yeah, and yes, and bring Emmy so she could get her feet in the sand. And I'm gonna bring lots of money this time because it can get pretty expensive down here.
I really can't wait to see Emmy's face. That's gonna be awesome.
What she asked you?
Oh, she's so I told Emmy about the plans to come back in September. And the first thing she said, is it sharks in the water? I had to tell a story to our baby because Emmy is very cautious. If I tell her, yeah, there's sharks in the water, she's not going to want to go on the beach, period. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see her face and her play in the sand and all the loving that I'll get while I'm on the beach from the babies because they're so excited, and then get to do some activities for the kids
Lots
while
of
we're
activities.
out here.
Probably rent a go-kart.
Yeah, they're gonna love that.
Had to get that far out. We'll probably rent a go-kart. Do the go-kart. I haven't done the go-kart thingy, or the moped thingy, or the scooter thingy. None of that. Maybe I can get someone to sell me an M or a motorcycle license so I can rent.
Whatever, babe. But yeah, that sums up PCB, my first time.
Panama City Beach.
Yes, thank you. I can't say it enough like that. I appreciate it. I really do. Like, everything has been on babe this weekend. He has really shown me. And I love it.
All right. You're welcome, love. Go ahead and end the show.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening to us on We Just Talking Ish. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Quentin.
All right, and that sums up our talk.
Lord have mercy. This is We Just Talking Ish. I'm Quentin. That's Jessica. And we out. Panama City Beach. 2K19. They still say 2K?
Babe, let's enjoy our last night. Peace out, guys.
Wait a minute. Do they still say 2K?
Yes, babe. Yes.
No, or did they just do hashtag 19?
Okay. Peace out, guys. So we can enjoy our last night, babe. Let's go. Bye, guys. Thanks for listening to We Just Talking Ish. If you are a first-time listener and like our podcast, hit the subscribe button to get notifications of new episodes.
If you are listening via Facebook and want to listen to us via a podcast app, you can find We Just Talking Ish on iTunes, Google Play, TuneIn, and on Amazon Alexa.
Alexa, play We Just Talking Ish.
Thank you to all our listeners and supporters.